Hello, welcome to another Bitovi live coding stream. We are going to continue working on a 3D WebGL holiday party themed website application written in Angular and using Angular 3, which is a library that wraps 3JS. I've got Mark here with me. Hello, Mark. And let's go on to the checklist I put together of things we'll try to do today. Oh, I guess I'd have to share my screen. Let me switch to that. Okay, so goals for today. I offline wrote a collision service that allows collisions to be detected without having to have the collision handling in each individual component. I'm actually drawing a blank on why I created it now, and I forget how it was working before, but it was, I guess it was just happening, and there was no way for individual objects to know that they were being hit. They just, um, the camera control itself was detecting collisions. But so the goal is to get that service in place for the cactus element itself and make it so that you hear a ouch sound when you walk into the cactus. Also need to add a collision bounding box to the cactus because I don't think it has one currently. And then after that, I'd like to work on improving the outdoor lighting, although it may be as good as it's going to get now that I turned the lights up since it was kind of spooky dark before. Um, and then I've got some uh, gift box geometry that I started working on, so getting that um, set up so the scene has like position information and knows where to plop that. And then work on improving the content of the kind of pop-up overlays that we've created and maybe how they function. Maybe Mark can help me figure out how to tie that into routes. And then lastly, and last stream, I think we made it through like the first task, and then there was like 20 minutes left. So being very optimistic to get to number 5, but maybe dig into how the FPS controller is working. And it's using something from Angular 3 to function, and maybe dig into how that works so that we can disable the left click being used to move forwards and right click being used to move backwards, because ultimately it would be nice if you can look around with the mouse and then click on things to interact without moving forwards if that thing ends up not being interactive. So going to the oh, okay, there it goes. Well, I guess I started reloading. So things that have changed since last time. Oh, frame rate. What am I hitting? Oh, the table. Okay. There's now a outdoor scene in all of its beautiful snowy glory. And that's, oh yeah, I guess the table with the drinks on it has been improved. Oh dear. Okay, let's add to the checklist that whatever just happened there shouldn't be able to happen. How did I get outside? Did you turn off collisions? Okay. Well, okay, let's add to the list. Yeah, whatever just happened, make sure that's not possible. Now let's see if I can get back in. I'm guessing I probably can't. Oh, no, collisions are apparently just off. Okay. Okay, so we got the drinks, they're updated. Um, got a nice little drink pop up with some somewhat clever drink names, no actual details yet. Yeah, what just happened? Speed running strats. What did you change? Oh, oh, nice. Okay. I wonder if it just happened to hit right at the point where I was trying to. Oh, we can't hear you, Mark. That's not good. All your contributions have been for naught. Let me figure out why that's the case. Oh, I know why it's the case. I'm a fool. Thanks, Fabio. Um, okay, sorry about that. Um,
Test 1 2 1 2.
okay, well, so the conversation we were just having, have to sing again. All right, can you guys hear him now?
Yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me, because
Okay, good.
if not, I'm
All
just
right.
the face.
So Mark was telling me that he modified the FPS controller, um, or FPS controls, which maybe led to why I could just clip to the wall. Let me just refresh and see if that's still an issue here. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Walls are working. Oh, it may also be the improving or increasing the movement speed. May just be. Sorry, guys. This is probably going to be very nauseating, just bumping into things.
Actually, wait, I was thinking, would it matter if other people got read access?
To the live code,
Yeah. Would it slow
I
things
don't
down?
probably. I don't know how
Okay.
secure the other day. I don't know how secure that is.
Oh,
I
okay.
will work on getting this like hosted somewhere so people can see it. Like maybe make. I have a repo, but I don't think it's public because I made it private for whatever reason because I wasn't thinking I was going to be sharing it with anybody anyway.
And then here
But
you
yeah,
are
and
now
I
on
I
Twitch.
think I said that last time that I do that, but this time I will do it and I need
Yeah,
to add it to my
this time's for
list.
real.
Oh, I know last time
Yeah.
my I wasn't sure how I was going to do like sharing the geometry and stuff, but I can just dump it into GitHub, whatever. They won't care. Like 30 megabytes of binary data. I'm sure they get that all the time.
I mean, it's better than what I did. I uploaded like 3 gigs worth of videos on a project once in GitHub.
Into a like a just a public, not paid for GitHub.
I don't know if it was paid for or not. It was private, but
Okay. Well, I guess yeah.
yeah. So whatever.
All right. Well, let's start with the first thing, which is making the doing the cactus ouch. Well, the cactus collision stuff. So first, I think, and I know this is the most boring part of the stream, but I need to add a box so that there's something for the cactus to be collided into, which I don't think I've got.
Oh wait, do you have a moment to show the difference in lighting?
Oh yeah. Okay, I can show the spooky versus. So this is the phone. Stop making noises. Okay, phone will not make noises anymore. So this is the lighting with a hemisphere light. Um, yeah, a hemisphere light positioned 40 units straight up with an intensity of zero point 0.7. It's also got a rotation, but I don't know that it actually does anything. Wait, is this? Yeah, it's a hemisphere light. Okay. So for whatever reason, probably because I didn't set things up differently, even though the light is like above this roof, it brightens up the inside of the room, but it makes the outside like reasonably visible. So if I go to the other option, which is just having a point light in the same position with an intensity of 20, which is more, but it's not a hemisphere light, so it's not as it doesn't have as large of a like area that it covers. Then we can see the slightly more dramatic lighting. Some might call it spooky.
Yeah, I would definitely call it spooky.
It's
I
definitely
wasn't
darker
gonna say
outside.
anything. I
Actually,
wasn't
hold
gonna
on one
say
second.
anything before, but when I saw this, I was just like, this is kind of ominous and scary.
I'm gonna change my label on the video feed from saying you to my name. Thought I'd already done that, but apparently didn't
Yeah,
stay.
'cause outside was just this like endless void of like I think it was blue.
The sky is
And
navy blue, and then there's very dark, ominous mountains in the distance with a little bit of light. This reminds me a lot of like GoldenEye 64 outdoor snow texture, like the bunker, or is it the bunker? Whatever the level is with all the like the big screens or the screens you can shoot and blow up. I mean, you can shoot a chair in that game and it'll explode with a fireball. Everything's highly drenched in gasoline in that game. But yeah, so this is the more slightly more spooky lighting. Got more dramatic shadows. The wall looks very nice. I like how shiny it is. I really like shiny stuff, in case you can't tell.
yeah, there's a lot of shiny. I'm still trying to figure out how to do the clip.
Yeah, I think it was just a fluke of maybe it was reloading, but I don't know. I don't know what was going on there. So yeah, that's the difference. So I think the lighter, even though it's not quite as dramatic, is definitely the way to go here. Uh, yes. So let's do, oh, change. Let me add this box here. So we've got a bounding box. I don't think I've got, yeah, I don't have one for this. So let me make a nice box here. It's too close. All right, so that is 18. That's the location. It's like 6 by 2 by 7. And where should this be? Actually, I can just put 18.55. Where did my cube go? Oh, 22.988. That looks about right. Too tall. Oops.
Does it matter? Is this for the collision?
Yeah, I guess it's fine. It doesn't really matter how tall it is. Um, Move it up a little bit.
This reminds me of. Have you seen like the fighting game hitboxes like memes?
Um, Memes. I mean, I know what like fighting game hitboxes look like, but I haven't seen memes about it. Maybe I'm not deep enough into the culture of fighting games.
It's like I guess I don't know if it's like really a meme. I think I find it funny just seeing like how absurd some hitboxes are in some games.
Oh yeah, like with the balancing and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's certain fighting games where it's like, yeah, these two rectangles, that is a kick. And then other ones are like, here are these like really small rectangles inside their leg, and that counts as the kick. And then it's like some games are like, let's have 200 rectangles. Um,
Okay, so I re-exported my stuff here, and now I just need to update. Okay, stop moving. It's gonna make me dizzy. To update my geodata files here. Um, oh no, actually I don't. It should just work. I shouldn't have to update anything. I will have to refresh the page, but woo. Okay, so now it should no longer be able to. Oh, okay, it's visible. That's not what we want. Why is it visible?
oh, so that's interesting. On your screen, you're able to see the rectangle thingy on the cactus.
Could you not?
Yeah, I
Did you
don't see it.
refresh the page? Because it doesn't actually refresh when
I
you export. I export the geometry.
so you have to like manually refresh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know why. Okay, actually, I was wrong. It I don't know why I thought that was just going to magically work. Uh, let's see here. It needs to be added to the list of collision objects
Yeah, I see it.
so that it can be hidden and also be collided. Um, add that here. Any second now. Oops.
I'm just adding to the collection of cactus photos. This is another one. That time he was stuck inside a block of cement.
All right, well, I don't know why linting's not just adding that comma like it's supposed to be, but I'll go ahead and do it myself. I did add it. Ooh. Gosh, okay. Also, well, my computer really does not like all the things that are running currently. Let me turn this off.
Very cool. I was able to get out of bounds. I think it might have to do with like the initial load.
Oh, that could be. What is
Yeah.
happening? Why is it just sitting and spinning? Whatever.
Oh whoa. When I run into the when I run into the cactus, it's interesting.
What's happening?
It
Oh my
like
God.
I go like through it.
Oh, that's not intentional. What? That's not happening everywhere, is it? Okay, no. Weird.
I was gonna say it might think that we're touching the other side of it. Is it not as thick as the walls?
Maybe I just need to make it thicker. Yeah, maybe that's the secret. Um,
Yeah, because like what's it? Like if you're faster than the length of the wall, then like stuff gets weird.
oh yeah, it's probably just too narrow.
But even when I walk though, it still doesn't. But whatever. Whatevs.
Okay, let's try that. Re-export. And I guess the way the collision is going to have to know what it hit will just be based on the name. So I should probably do some like assigning of constants or enums or something.
Right. Raw cactus 1, raw cactus 2.
Forgot it was called raw cactus. It's better than a cooked cactus. Get more growth that way.
I don't know. I prefer to eat my cactuses cooked.
I forgot this isn't going to refresh on its own. Ooh. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, there's not supposed to be anything over there. I'm in the wrong part of the room. Okay. Oh no.
The cactus was the exploit the whole time to get out of bounds. Yeah, for some
Oh.
reason, I think it's like the logic for bouncing is just backwards. Is that a thing?
Oh, I can get back in. That's interesting. Wait, is the collision broken now? Okay, the collision's, oh no, it's not. It's working. What is happening? It's always the first task that doesn't work.
Heck
Um,
yeah.
maybe if I come at it from like the thicker side. Great.
Just warps
Okay.
you right through.
All right. Well, that's odd. Let's look at my collision logic here. Okay.
I mean, I know we had plans for how the collision was supposed to work with the cactus, but I mean, like, this could be a thing too, I guess.
Well, now you can just escape to the outside though through it. Making it thicker made it worse.
It just made it happen easier.
I wonder if maybe well, that doesn't make sense that normals would be screwy. Oh, I wonder.
Is it not in the collection of names yet?
It is.
Oh.
Like something's happening. Like nothing would be happening if it wasn't there at all. Let me just make
Hmm.
sure. Like the normals are the right way. Okay, they look like they're fine.
Could the whole scene be exported and maybe a single logic could handle all objects inside that scene? So you don't need to manually add them each time you create a new object. Like have an array of objects with coordinates and then it kind of just like plops everything where it needs to be.
That's basically what we got. Like there's the main scene itself. So the main scene is this group here called main scene, and it's got you can hide everything else. The empty room, and then all these boxes that are for collision. It's also got all the positions of objects. Well, you can't really see them because there's collision boxes covering them up. Um, but if I, like this isn't that much different in size, it shouldn't make that much of a difference. I wouldn't think. If I hide the collision things, okay, the table is actually part of the room, but the crystal ball's not. So like there's this little position thing, and these are what control where the cactus and the crystal ball go. And same thing for like the drinks on the table. So there are position things. It just makes it easier. Oh yeah, you mean like the stuff I've got to hook it up? Um, the the stuff I've got like in the enums and things, yeah, it would be cool. I could probably write a script that would export that information, but that would require writing more Python, and it took about all of my Python capabilities to write the script that exports the multiple objects in one go. Um, and really, all that's in these things, like the cactus itself, just has the path to its geometry and then an ID for it, just so I can refer to it consistently. Um, the most complicated one here is the zone itself, and it has like the list of things to hide and collide. No, I mean it is like this information in there, but I have to like know what these names are from within TypeScript too, because it's like a binary file. I guess I could traverse it, but I'd still have to know what I was looking for. So like, yeah, I have to register the names of the position objects so that I know what to look up and what to assign to um, the secondary or the secondary objects as well. And like that's what the position service does. Well, it doesn't really do any of that, but it makes it so I can register the positions with those names and look them up from within the objects themselves so I don't have to pass them in. Although I could, and it really wouldn't make that much of a difference. This just seemed like a cooler way to do it. One other thing I didn't mention, and then we can go back to our collision conundrums. Um, I did make a new operator, if I can remember where it is here. Um, So I had the lookup object position, which lets you pass in that name and it gives you the object position, but I added lookup object positions and it lets you pass in that position service and it just registers them. It looks them up and registers them and lets you pass in multiple IDs, so I don't have to do that for each one. So now that'll just happen automatically based on having registered the position names, which is kind of fun. But anyway, going back to the controls. So if there's a player mesh and there's a player mesh, a reference to the player mesh, then that's just making sure we got the player mesh instance. Um, we update the instance of our mesh to be the camera position, and then we go through each of the collision objects, find them, and then run collision checks. Oh, that's actually what I want to look at. Okay, so this goes through all the vertices of the player geometry and checks to see if they intercept with any of the objects using a raycaster. And I borrowed this from, I adapted this from a solution that I found online. I don't actually remember where I found it, but I more or less understand what's happening here, more or less. And then I added the this is what causes the bouncing back is by subtracting from the camera's position with the directional vector that's multiplied by your bounce factor. So this means whatever the distance is from where you were moving towards what you ran into, this will bounce you back by like 3/4 of that distance, which is where the subtraction comes in. So something here is causing that to go the wrong way, which is weird. Maybe I can put like more information here. Um,
That's interesting. So like there's a collision results, which is just all the objects that you're colliding with.
Yeah, and so one of those is going to be the first one's always the one that you're hitting against. The second one is typically going to be the camera or the camera's object itself. Well, I guess that wouldn't be colliding with itself. So it's all, no, I guess it would. It's all the objects that it's intersecting with, but just from your collision objects. So it's unlikely that it would be the same. You're going to get more than one object that matters. The first one I think is the closest, I believe. Yeah, sorted by distance. Okay, so that's why we only care about 0, because anything beyond that's farther away.
Okay. Because like, what's it? So like, if I'm a dot, right, and I'm like 2 pixels away from the front of the cactus, and then behind me 7 pixels is the edge of the wall. Who's technically closer to me in that situation?
That is a good question. Let's look at the debug list here. Ooh, that cactus is getting squished in all sorts of directions. Um,
Pretty good.
okay.
Yeah, we're implementing Portal, basically. If Portal wasn't Christmas and had cactuses,
Yes.
cactiuses.
I'm out of water. Did I break something? No. Okay, it's gone. Oh, I still got that raw cactus log. Okay. So if I walk into this wall here, okay. Well, I did it multiple times, but so the first two things that I hit were um, middle wall and then room Y position collide. What? Room Y position collide. Oh, positive collide. Right. Which one is that? Oh. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Why would have I hit the right of the wall on the right side of the room? This is what it's saying it's hitting also. It says it's hitting where's the other wall? Middle wall two. So that makes sense because that's the right wall. I think that's what it said. No, middle wall one. Am I facing the other direction? Okay, so it hit the middle wall and it's also hitting, oh, Y positive. Okay. So that's, okay, so it's this direction. So it just goes really far in the distance. So it's hitting this wall and then it's hitting this wall, which I guess makes sense. But I only care about, that doesn't really make sense. I don't know why it's hitting that far, but I guess the ray just goes on infinitely. So it's anything that it hits, it intersects with, and then it just reports the closest thing. That doesn't, whatever. I'm not going to worry about that. That works, so I don't have to try to break my brain and figure out why that's working. Okay, so the question is what happens with, oh, okay, I'm facing entirely the wrong direction. What happens when I walk into this cactus? Okay, what happened there? Just a lot of cactus collide. Well, I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, I am a bit lost.
Wait, am I in the wall? I'm in the wall. Yeah, I guess I am kind of in the wall. I'm in the window. um, oh, and the orientation's really screwed up now. All right, it did collide. Oh, okay, collide. It hit the. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I guess I gotta think for a second. Okay, these are just planes. These aren't 3D objects. The other collides aren't. And I did have to make sure they are facing. That's why you can get through one side, but you can't the other, because the normal's facing inward. So you can walk back through it when you're outside, but you can't get through it the other way. But like this isn't.
Wait, so you didn't actually add any extra implementation to make that possible? That just happened to work?
Yeah, just because it's a flat plane, so it's not three-dimensional. So it's only solid on one side, the direction the normal's facing, as far as the geometry. That's why you can't, because you can't see it if you're up behind it. So the ray won't hit anything it can't see. It's basically like a ray tracing thing. I mean, I guess this is kind of more narrow. Maybe I could just try making this. Oh gosh, I have it. Um, let's try making it fatter. You really can't get close to that cactus. Let's see what happens with that. Just this a bit. Oops. Okay. Take the long way around here. Oops. Run. But the rest of the collisions still work fine, right? Yeah. All right. Well, for now, I'm just going to say that's a feature, not a bug, and move on to adding the sound effect. Because there is technically collision behavior happening with the cactus. It's not what I wanted, but it is technically there.
I mean, that is fair.
So we're going to call that a half a win. And actually, the collision was the afterthought. Mostly, it was like a precursor to adding the sound. Um, do you want to be adventurous, Mark, and attempt to decipher how I added the sound to the crystal ball and make it work on the cactus, or do you want me to do it?
I'm down.
Okay, let me follow. That way,
Um,
you're just not sitting and listening to me ramble. Let me follow you.
Alrighty. This will be easy peasy. Step 1, search MP3. All right. Step 2, look at that thingy and that thingy. All
Wait,
right,
are you
and click
still
both of
in?
those.
Okay, I think I'm following you. Like, are you still in the FPS controller?
I'm now in Crystal Ball.
Oh, I stopped following you apparently. Hold
Uh,
on. Okay, I think now I'm following you.
all
Okay.
right, yeah. So step 1, I did a search for MP3. I found the coin sound effect, which makes sense because there's a coin. So apparently this is needed. So let me go ahead and find where our lovely, I don't know if it's the cactus component or if I'm looking for the thingy that's the collision for the cactus component.
You're gonna want to put the sound in the cactus component, I think.
Okay. So we can throw you in there. And for now, I'm just going to try to do this with the coin. I
There
should be
is
able to do
if
this.
you go to that folder, there is a Wilhelm scream.ogg if you want to use the actual one, so you can hear the glory of the screaming.
I
Nobody
get
on the
that.
stream is going to be able to hear the scream, unfortunately, because Screen
I,
Share doesn't share
oh,
audio, but you will be able to.
yeah. Okay, so crystal
You can
ball,
replicate it if you want.
there's some logic in the constructor, but their code is different. The cactus one is a lot less. So I'm just gonna wing it and hope that this works. Um, and let me throw those properties. I'm just gonna find where this is, and then there should be another one, which is, why do you have a view child on it if you don't use it?
It's a good question. I guess I was going to use it, and then I didn't. I think I'm
Awesome.
now actually dynamically creating the audio, so you don't even need that element on the HTML. I guess it's
Well,
just leftover. So feel free to clean it up if you want.
yeah, yeah, fair. Um, cool
uh,
beans. All right, I got the coin, which I will replace with the actual later. So I got that, and let's see here. Let's go back to Crystal Ball, and on click, it does the thing. So this again is just going to be me. Oh, I don't know if I can just add an on click to this.
you can add the method. You'll
Uh,
have to hook it up in the template, but
okay, and if I wanted to do that, so like I can say this click equals test. Um, I know
you've
that
got
that
a
just
you've
aired,
got a
but
heck of a lot of extra quotes there. But yes, that's the general
yeah,
idea.
for some reason this thing is very evil. Okay, cool. I can't tell if there's only one quote there or not, but it's still giving me. All right, cool. And then I have a test method, which it's not happy about on my side at least. It's catching up. It's catching up. It's going as fast as it can. You guys can't see this, but like it is doing some stuff. Okay, yeah, don't need this. That's fine. I don't think it matters. Well, we're gonna want to do something in this callback. We probably want to. I don't know if we want to just bounce them forward or back after the sound is done loading.
Just like
Maybe it
teleport them
doesn't matter.
randomly.
Yeah, we'll just
Well, we
teleport
could
them
also
when we attempt to play the sound.
at some point we could just add like red special effects overlay or something,
Yeah,
like to indicate you're taking damage.
yeah.
Okay.
I think even in that sense, like if the sound didn't preload in time, I would still want the red to just show versus.
Oh, maybe that's why I left the audio thing so that it is auto preloaded and then I'm creating an instance of it. I'm just not using that, which is a crappy way to do it, but I guess technically worked. The sound was never delayed. It was there. Oh,
Oh,
that's why the crystal ball it stutters when you try to look at the crystal ball. It all makes sense now because it's
nice.
loading the audio.
Okay,
Okay,
so you guys can't see this, but I'm able to click the cactus and now it does the sounds, which is cool.
let me see.
Uh, Now I'm
I want to
going
see
to
too.
replace that sound.
Wait, don't replace it yet. Let me see it first. I
Yeah.
need to hear it first. Oh, just got. I definitely need to do the loading thing because it's a little irksome when there's snow and then. Ah, nice.
Okay, what's interesting is in assets, the SFX directory is empty for me.
Oh, okay. Well, I can tell you what it's called.
Cool. Yeah, what is it?
It is called. Here, I'll just copy. Um, all right, where are you at? You're in Cactus component.
Yeah.
Let me find you again, and I'll just paste it. Okay, I see. All right, here we go. There you go.
All right. Oh, it's an OGG.
Yes.
Hopefully that's not problematic.
Oh, cannot
Um,
read properties of undefined. Reading session ID. Are you still here?
yeah, I hope so. I
Okay,
see
yeah, you are.
you.
Okay, cool.
All right, so bam, I'm gonna go into here. I really hope there's nothing weird with the OGG file. And then obviously I'm gonna want to rename this. Um,
Very
okay,
nice.
cool. So I have that at least. So I'll save, and then I'm gonna make sure that that audio is working.
Did you leave it in the template, the audio
I
tag?
did.
So you
Yeah,
want
I
to update
did.
that too, probably, if you want to get the benefit that preloads. Or did you already update the path?
It's already in there.
Okay.
Yeah, I work fast.
I didn't see you switch the template. Is the reason why.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, so hopefully it makes a different sound. Have you ever played OGG files?
In the browser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it
Cool.
from
Then
Wikimedia Commons. Oh wait, now it's just if you click on it, right? So it's got to be if we run into
yeah.
it. I
So if you
forgot that
click
was
on
the
it.
that was the end goal. It just
All right.
sounds
So
like the
I'm still
cactus
waiting.
really doesn't like being poked.
Yeah. It's like, hey, buddy. Not before a few drinks. Oh my God, that is
Is it
a
loud?
that is a screen. No, it's not loud, but I was not expecting that. All right, cool. Yeah, so we have that. Now the question becomes, on collision, does
Oh, you get to use the
the
new collision service.
oh, cool. Can I inject it?
Yes, you can. Oh, crud, I closed my entire
Uh,
browser. Whoopsies. Let me get that back.
right. And then I have no IntelliSense, so I'm just going to look up. I'm
Oh,
guessing it. Nope, it's not utils. Um, UI no. Red. FPS collision service, I'm guessing.
yes. Let's
Okay,
save it
so
because
let's
it's
go
no
ahead
more
and throw
frames.
that bad boy in there. And I cannot import this. Um,
Do you want a little
uh,
assistance?
nah, I'm good. I got it. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the crystal ball and see here. Is it in here?
I don't think it's
Native.
actually being used anywhere.
Gosh darn it. Okay, fine.
It's
Yeah, can you
brand
import
new.
that? Can you import it?
Yeah, yeah. I'll import it for you real quick. There you go. Oop.
Alrighty.
You
Yeah,
fix that gross
nice
path if you want.
absolute path. No, I'd fix it, but then I'm back in square one. I don't want to think about the relative path and figure that out. Okay, so let's see here. Collide.next. Some stuff. There's some things. Uh, Okay, I am guessing that I am expected to subscribe to this collision and then check to see if this object's ID matches with something.
I honestly don't remember. Let me look at the service. Why can't I click on it? Oh, it's really struggling here. Poor live share. Let's see
Yeah.
here. Oh, I'm still following you. No, I'm not. I
Hell
just
yeah.
clicked weirdly. Um, okay, I did it. Yes, it's literally just a subject called collision dollar sign that will have. Oh, it's actually going to be the object itself. So you can check the object name and see if it's whatever the cactus is supposed to be called, which I guess you won't know.
Oh, I'll find out. I will. Oh, whoa. Okay. Got some errors here. Unexpected token, unsubscribe, delete pipe.
Oops, I lost you.
That's a
Hold on, let me
very
follow you.
interesting ESLint error. Uh, whoa. Wait, H, focus your attention.
No, I don't mean sorry. I didn't mean to click. Hit to follow you. I
It's
didn't mean to
like,
focus. Sorry.
hey, buddy, I need you to come over here for a second. Okay, so I have this. Okay, so I have this the observable. I'm doing like the cleanup stuff, which I can just comment
Nice.
out later. But then this is there something wrong with me doing this real quick? I
Um,
assume this is fine. Is it erroring on your side?
it says you should delete dot pipe. It doesn't like that you're piping. That's weird. Let me do. Okay, it would have to be. Oh, wait, it still doesn't like dot pipe.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
can't find
is
take until destroyed. Oh,
okay.
I'll import that
I
for
could
you.
have sworn I imported it. I had a
Um,
prompt to import it, and then it did nothing. So that's also good.
let's import it manually. Gosh, the focusing on. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So we should be good.
All right.
All right, everything's happy now. So yeah, just console.log. You may want to log out x.name. Why is somebody ringing my doorbell? Just gonna ignore that.
I'm still just waiting on it to compile. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, like if I okay, so it still doesn't like it. It's like module build failed, unexpected token line 45 at.
What?
Oh, well, no.
Because plays
I should
promise, but it
know
was
what that is.
working.
Yeah.
You may have you saved
Uh,
again? Because it looks like it's not saved.
I
Okay,
thought
now
I
it looks like
did.
it's saved.
Yeah, it definitely didn't
Oh
have
my gosh.
saved.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water and turn off my doorbell.
All right. Um, and you guys can't see this, so I'll just describe it to you. I am walking towards the cactus. I'm trying to open up my debugger. Let's see here, developer tools. Okay, and I'm gonna ram into this cactus. Turn more. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Somewhere in this mess of console logs.
Yeah, let me make it a little more useful for you.
No, you're making code changes.
I haven't saved anything though.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking for hit and stuff. Okay, wait. Distance,
There you go. This should
point
be useful.
face.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna save. Are you okay?
No, no. Wait. Just wait. Okay, it's Cactus Collide.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I gave
okay.
you a hint then.
It wasn't under name, by the way. It was under object.name. Yeah.
That's what I put in.
But buddy,
X.object.name.
uh
See?
what's the type on this observable?
It's
Is it
a object 3D event.
okay? So I'm gonna be a cool kid, and I'm gonna do one of these, and then I'm gonna say object.name, and I'm guessing there's an enum for this somewhere, but I will find that in a minute. Cactus
They're
collide,
actually, yes, it is. It's in an array, so it's not actually a const. Yeah.
and let's go ahead and just move this bad boy over here. Go ahead and clean up that. I'm gonna go to the template really quick, clean up my test, my testy
Your
do.
log is invalid now. BT
My
does.
log is invalid. You mean your log is invalid now?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
All right, cool. So there's that. Yeah, I am curious. Is there not? Yeah. So this. Okay, so it's just in the array, but you have like a system in place. I thought to like kind of get
I
the
do, but I
identifier.
don't. Okay, if you want to augment my system, I would recommend declaring that cactus collide somewhere in the cactus.go.ts file
Here,
as a constant.
I'll let you take the ropes on that one.
Okay.
Um, I'll run into the cactus and I'll let it make the sound. Hopefully it makes the. Yeah, I made the sound all right. And then if I collide into anything else, like the walls, yeah, nothing. All right, cool. Mission accomplished. Did it. World's greatest detective, or something. It's actually almost more fitting that it's that scream now that it sends you out of the clips you have of the map. It's like the cactus isn't screaming, you're screaming.
Well, the cactus isn't the thing it's supposed to be screaming. It is supposed to be you because you're the
Oh
one getting
yeah,
hurt.
I guess yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there you go.
It's not one of those rare screaming cactus. Okay, you can add that constant in now if you want to use cactus collide. I guess you'd have to
Uh,
import it. I could just do it for you, actually.
yeah, I'll let you take the
Uh,
ropes. Yeah, and then obviously I'm not a fan of this pattern per se. I would do a tap. I'm a cool kid like that.
well, then why didn't you?
Though, uh, just because I have to import tap, which would be a pain in the butt.
Well, there's already ArcGIS stuff imported, so you just have to add it to your list.
Oh, I gotta scroll up, tap, do an arrow do. Okay, I can just one of
You
these.
could also be real fancy and do a filter before the tap.
Nah, I'm good. Same. I guess you're right. Let's get the filter going. Um, let's get this over here. I can type.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying my best. Let's see here. Yeah, commas. And I want to return if this. Apparently, it's not a fan of this. Oh, because auto import
Has it
doesn't
been
work. Of course, it
imported?
doesn't.
I can help you.
Uh,
Oh,
all
you
right,
beat me
cool.
to it.
Now
Okay.
that not on my screen. You got lag, and then I don't need this information anymore, so I'll just say that.
No, I said you beat me to it, not that I beat you to it.
Oh,
Okay. It's like,
exactly. I
wait,
win.
lag means you didn't beat me to it, but I see that you beat me to it? That doesn't make, I don't think that's how lag usually works.
There we
Backwards
go.
lag. Yay! Okay.
Now we gotta tap in the thingy.
Now I'm going to open it up and see and hear the fruit of your labors.
It would be cool if you had what's it? If you made a collision directive.
Ooh. I love it.
Yeah.
Uh,
And again, for
it
those
is
who
very
can't
fitting.
hear,
Yeah.
you are screaming off the top of your lungs as you get shoved out of the world. Or I guess, assuming that this building is the world, you're shoved out of the world.
Yeah. And there's you could just, I didn't think about this, but like outside there's no collisions or anything, so you could just keep walking. This gives you like freedom to just leave the party room entirely, even though there is an open door. You can't walk through that. So I could just, wander off into the distance.
Yeah, every introvert's dream.
Yeah,
I just
off
want to
into the
walk away
mountains.
from this party.
Except there is no like ground collision, so you will just walk through the ground and end up out here. So those mountains that were supposed to hide the fact that the world just kind of ends, that illusion that gets shattered. You see our nice stark white building out here.
Yeah, there's something comforting about clipping out of worlds. Um,
I can still click on those drinks though
oh,
through the window.
can't forget there's a reason why there's the window because
Yeah, it's like, oh, but don't leave the party. Think what you could have inside. Now this will be interesting to see what happens. I'm probably going to get stuck here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
bro.
Uh-oh. Okay, so I got stuck between the wall and the table and bounced a bit, and now I don't know.
Yeah, now you're soft locked.
No, can't complete my run. All right, well, I'm going to be generous and say check mark on that.
Yeah,
I don't even think
and
that's being generous. I think it's just being honest.
could you put an MT on that? Just I want to make sure that my credit is
Okay,
you know
yes.
seeing how your name will be on the commit. Just want to make sure someone
Yeah,
knows. There you
yeah.
go. Yeah.
All right. Whoa. Oh, good. OBS is saying that the encoding is overloaded. Please consider turning down video settings using a faster encoding preset. So that's good. The spinning, I guess the teleportation and all that spinning, just computer can't keep up.
It's too much. Yeah.
All right, so next step here was improving the outdoor lighting. I feel like it's already done. I think the lighting looks pretty good. So I'm gonna call that one
That's
done
pretty
too.
good. I think
Whoops, that's a real pencil. Don't want to use that.
if there was room for improvement, I I don't know. I feel like that'd be at the very end of the list of things that should be worked on. Oh, it'd be nice to have stars. I don't think that's the same thing as lighting. It's a different
Oh,
idea of lighting.
what about this here?
Star, star tile. Have you seen that creepy Mario? What's the one with the water? Um,
The water. Oh,
it was for the
sunshine?
GameCube. Yeah. Have you seen that thing with Mario Sunshine where like um there's like a section where like there's like these
Oh, the little guys up in the sky?
yeah.
Yeah, yes, I have. It is weird. There's some weird stuff in that game. Wait, that's Galaxy that you're thinking of.
No,
That's a level
that's
in
not,
Mario Galaxy.
no,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
totally Sunshine.
Then not
Totally
Mary.
Sunshine.
Creepy figures. There we go. Okay, maybe images.
Okay, that's not those creepy figures though.
These,
There's definitely yeah.
that's Mario's Galaxy.
Is it?
It is.
Ah, foiled again. Yeah, you're right. I could have sworn it was for the
So
other one.
just make this the tileable. Look at this. It's in a screenshot with bits, star bits in the corner. That's not Mario Sunshine.
You
There
think
may
I
be
played
water in
Mario
Galaxy
games?
too, but it's
I
not the one known for it as much, I think.
no. See, I'm a Sonic fanboy till I die. The closest thing to a Mario game I'm gonna play is Super Smash Bros. And that's only because Sonic's in it. So
Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Um, actually, I don't want to steal somebody's DeviantArt. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not going anywhere. Credit to that person. Here we go. Unsplash. Steal somebody's Unsplash instead. Um,
nice.
save image as.
Stolen artwork.
Code.
Is there a directory for like the things that we've stolen, or
I've stolen nothing. Well, Wilhelm Scream is out of copyright, so that's fine. I don't have a
I
directory
still
for pictures.
I still want the Minecraft. Oof,
Yeah, I could do that, but I'm pretty sure that's definitely in copyright.
darn! They're gonna take all the royalties.
How am I supposed to? Oh, the standard extension is AVIF? For what?
Ugh.
The heck's an AVIF? Audio, visual, image format? I actually have
As
to
the
look at that.
you should download the virus.
Alliance for Open Media. It's the
Well,
image
there,
version of AV1?
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know what that is. There is a
Whatever.
AVIF converter. Is this
That's,
something worth keeping as a PNG or like just JPEG it?
I mean, I think if it's the browser was showing that just fine, so I'm gonna go with that.
It's fair.
Let's see here. Where's my styles? Oh, where's my where's the backdrop coming from? I guess the scene.
Oh, if you use an AVIF, you're not going to be able to support Edge.
Oh well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, yeah. Looks like AJ is not invited to the party. Got him,
How do you
guys.
do
Yeah.
asset paths in SAS files?
It's just an absolute path from assets. Yeah, so no slash. It's just assets. Also, did you know it was best practice to always just use the absolute path? Don't do a slash at the front, because if your website is hosted where it's like something something slash something, then it messes up the assets path.
You can do this though, and that works fine.
But that then if the domain of your site is like something slash something slash, and that's your homepage, then your assets are all in the wrong thing.
I think you can actually. I don't know about websites, but I know like locally you can put dot slash. You could do like slash dot slash, and I think it's normally fine. Maybe not.
Yeah,
Or
well,
maybe I
because
think you definitely do like slash dot dot to get like a directory up and then go a directory down.
yeah, I'm guessing base URL. Yeah, it'll work locally because it's just localhost and then
All right,
some
I'll
port
do that then.
number. Yeah,
What?
I'm sure there's some situation where like even that's not the right thing to do. You
What
have
did I?
to.
What is happening? I didn't know it was a thing you
Click,
could do in Visual
drag
Studio
a
Code. I thought
view
it was.
here.
Yeah, I just made a new view. That's interesting. Like apparently, just if you click at the right spot on the scroll bar, you can just make new views. That's cool. It's not what I wanted though. I wanted to make this browser window wider. There we go. Uh-oh.
Cannot find. Can't
You led
resolve dot
me.
stars. Well, that one says dot star. Is that even?
Oh, did it fix? No, can't find it.
What's the? Don't know what to tell you.
Oh, it has to be relative to the, like, it can't just be the assets thing. It has to be like,
No, it's supposed to just be assets. I don't know why.
do I have to like stop the server and start it again?
I don't think so. Um, but maybe. Okay, so this person's saying that I'm wrong, and you should put a slash in the front.
Which person? Somebody in chat or somebody on the internet?
No, someone on the internet.
Oh, you've led me wrong.
I've led you astray. Yeah.
What do they say
Oh,
about dot
or
slashes?
not slashes. Well, yeah, that's what this person's saying. Don't do that. But this other person's saying, oh yeah, no, you're supposed to use tildes. Supposed to use a tilde, not tilde. Or what's the character?
That's a tilde.
Oh yeah, so you're supposed to use a tilde.
No, this sounds like a bad place to be getting advice from.
It's Stack Overflow.
Okay. uh, well, let's just do a quick little Google thing here. Um, yes, this is how I normally format my Google queries. Asset passed in SCSS files, Angular.
See, so this person's saying, what's it? The slash worked until they had to incorporate localization, and then it stopped working, and they had to use the tilde. Yeah, and this person's commenting, yeah, it's because of the base href. Wazam, blam, cham, ram. Just use assets. That's what we try to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we already tried that.
Where were you? You're obviously not paying attention to the stream. I'm going to silence you for 1 minute.
This one works not. This one works Y.
Is that the one with the tilde?
Yeah. I mean, I'm
Oh,
happy with works not's better than works Y. Wait, this says that should work though.
yeah. I'm sure it's fine. Just don't host it somewhere weird, I guess.
All right, I honestly I'm up for just working at all to see how horrible it looks or how okay it looks.
You also don't have to. Well, did you try just the tilde assets?
No, I tried the one that
Oh,
works Y.
okay. Well, then, yeah. Let's go with that one, I guess. Apparently, you can just do tilde assets as well. But
It's beautiful.
whoa, I'm in space.
Whoa, it's not going to change. It's just going to be. Um, uh-oh. Whoa.
Yeah, I have very ominous feelings looking outside.
Just the.
Oh my god, I can't. Wait, fix it.
That's a
It's a
little
lot more.
uncanny.
It's a lot
It's
more
just
jarring.
the stars are so far away that you can turn all the way around, and it's like they're not moving at all.
Oh my. Ah, and I
Okay.
ran into the cactus and it scared me.
All right. So the alternative to that is I closed Blender. Hold on. Actually, yeah, I think just to make a. Okay, so actually, this is a good opportunity to show something else that I was playing around with. That's kind of fun. Um,
Are you gonna make a dome?
well, I was using or playing around with environments, but they're all much too bright and they look kind of low resolution to me. Like they looked better on the Angular 3 storybook page. So I don't know if I'm just displaying them wrong. They're also not like I wasn't super clear as how you're supposed to use them. I forget where I'm going. In the doc from the documentation. Okay, here we go. Let's hopefully it's still in here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this environment cube. I actually maybe I can just use the environment cube and texture all four sides with stars. That would be kind of cool. But let me show you what this looks like, the Dawn environment cube. It's going to make, if you thought things were bright now, you just wait. I kind of want a candy cane. Can't place my finger on why.
Like in the thing, or like you have a craving for
I
a
can't have a craving
candy
for
cane?
a candy cane.
Have you already bought like a supply of Christmas stuff? Like
No, I don't have any candy canes. I don't even have, oh, okay, yeah, there the environment is up first. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. Oh, there's the drinks.
uh,
Oh, it's so bright. But let's look out the front door. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh, the wallpaper is so shiny.
it's the
Oh, you can see
shiniest
like
it's
the
ever.
you can
Oh
see the
my god.
environment reflected in it. There we go. It's a little low. It's very low resolution.
It is very low resolution. Yeah, it is. It is a very. It's definitely daytime. Um,
Yeah,
it's 6 a.m. in the morning. No clouds.
I Cactus looks kind of sexy though with the lighting.
No,
The
it
shading's
should
very
have its
nice.
own. It should have its own lighting. Like it should have like a lamp.
All right, so that was an option. I kind of like the uncanny stars.
And cancer. The only thing I don't like about the stars that don't move is that it makes me feel sick.
Okay, so that's good. It's a good reason to not do it then. Do you think a gradient effect? Well, no, that would also be. It would do the same thing. If it's a solid color, like you can't tell it's not moving. So maybe making a sky sphere might be the answer here, or figuring out how to do like the environment cube with a custom material. Let me look at ooh, billboarding. Woo. Oh, with lighting too. Um, all right, so they've got some environment things here. There's also sky. That would be the I guess. So the sky looks okay like this, but it looks kind of dark. And if you try to make the sun, is this what I want? I don't know what a Rayleigh has to do, what it is. I guess it's the time of day, because that looks like night, and that just looks like gloomy day. Maybe sun position, here we go, Y. See, if the sun is positive, it just looks, like this doesn't even look like it's getting much brighter, really. That must be, I just don't understand what these positions are supposed to do. Turbidity? Oh, that makes it a little brighter. Okay, so maybe adding a sky would be cool. Let's see what that looks like, the code looks what that looks like. Hello?
Okay.
No, sorry. I'm talking about the browser just not doing anything. I guess there's no
Oh.
docs for it. Okay, so who knows how to use it? It's a mystery. Um, I'm sure I can figure it out though. It's probably in the same import stuff. Where was the sky stuff? All right, Chrome, I want to make you. There we go. All right, Angular 3, SOBA, oops, staging. Uh, Sky, staging, sky. Is it just in staging? Oh, it isn't just the staging. Okay, cool. So I just import from there. All right, let's make that imported into our. I've completely abandoned checklist. Okay, now we're still on two. This is outdoor improvement, so I'll take it. Okay, let's add it to. So it's actually fine that it's not documented because that means there's just more fun to see if I can figure out how. Well, actually, I know the input, so.
It's more fun
Oh,
debugging.
yeah. Storybook did Oh, it. Oh, weird. Oh, it's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever used Storybook on a really narrow screen like this. Soba. Now I want noodles. That's a kind of, soba is like a kind of noodle, right? Am I crazy? I have to Google that.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Is there a moo cow noodle?
there's not, and there's not everything's not a type of noodle. Oh, those look delicious. Let's see. There's a moo shu noodle, moo cow noodles.
What?
Nope, moo shu looks like the closest you can get.
I'm getting mushu noodles tonight.
Are you?
Yeah.
Or is this a joke, or is this actually something that you know what it is and you like them?
I don't know what it is, but
Okay,
you had me at moo.
okay.
Um,
I couldn't tell.
I might not
Uh,
get those noodles, but I am gonna get noodles tonight because that does sound really good.
yeah, I've got a lot of instant ramen that I haven't eaten. I forgot to pick up eggs yesterday. Okay, anyway, sorry, back to the task at hand. You never realize, I never think about it. I've got friends that have a bunch of chickens, and every time I go over there, my friend's wife's like, "Oh, wait, will you take a dozen or 16 eggs home with you?" I'm like, sure, I'll do that. And then it gets to be like 8 p.m. Like, okay, I'm tired, I'm going home, and I forget to take them.
Nice.
16 free eggs, and I said, I forget. Actually, I didn't say anything, I just forgot. All right, IntelliSense, work your magic. Actually, let's just see what they look like. It looks like on its own. This will cover up those uncanny stars.
Is this
I
one of
probably should
those
have.
auto refresh situations? Or yeah, it is.
This will, yes, because this is a template change. The only thing that's not auto refresh is when assets change. The
Hmm.
stars is kind of nice loading screen, and then you'll see the sky, or the sky should appear on top of the stars, maybe, unless there's an error, in which case it looks like there's an error because it's not doing anything. Are you getting past the stars?
No, can I add property 0 object is not extensible?
Okay, something is required in here, I guess. Wonder what it
Scene
is.
A.
Maybe sun position? That's probably what's required. Let's put it in 0, 0, 0. Uh-oh, what happened? I hit enter instead of close square break. Square breaks? Square bracket. I watched a little bit of a YouTube video of the author of this library coding it, and he had written a script to generate, he had like a generator for generating parts of the library. It was like watching wizardry. Okay, still issues.
I don't know if mine reloaded or not, but I have the same error. Content queries?
Oh, do I have to have the sky content in it? I wish I knew where the code for these storybooks. Actually, it's probably in the repo.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Let's just look at this and see how it works. No stories in there. Oh, so do I need to have a content and something inside of it? Or do I need to define all these things? No, it looks like they all have like fallbacks where the stories are. Oh, no, that's the story about config. Probably in apps. Ah, no, those are the examples. Let me just search. But but there are no stories. Or is it like in here? Oh. Oh. Okay, cool. No, they just have the sky.
Maybe this is a dependency issue.
Oh. Okay, no. So I shouldn't need I don't need the rest of this, I wouldn't think. Like, what do you think, like dependency? Like I'm not I mean I've got how many are these? I've got the Soba library added to my project. Because like I was using the environment cube and that was okay.
Hmm. I mean, does it hurt to add the other stuff just to see if it makes it work?
You mean like imports, whatever? Oh, you mean like to the standalone
Yeah, I
component?
was saying like like declarations and imports and whatnot, like Angular Lance stuff. Because if it's not that, then I mean, like I'm kind of guessing that that bottom section is needed for some reason.
Is what?
I'm guessing that bottom section actually is needed. I need to mute my phone.
I mean I can try adding. I don't know what an entity value is. Oh, I guess it goes to. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm just gonna try adding like values to all these things since I know what they're supposed to be now. Um, but they've got defaults. Let me just restart the thing as well. Maybe it's like a weird a weird importy thing. I didn't rightly know. I didn't get water when I got up to turn off my doorbell. Doing like a content query. Angular 3 Soda staging core. I wonder if it's something I'm doing because I did have some weird. I had like an environment modifying thing, or maybe it's because I've got my cameras like I'm not using the automatic camera. Although this camera shouldn't matter anyway because I'm replacing it with the first person camera. Or maybe it needs to be first. That shouldn't make a difference, I wouldn't think, but
I'm trying to look through like issues and stuff, but just not finding anything with it yet.
I wonder if I need to have what was the default oh wait, there's one called Star. Okay, the stars one didn't work, although stars would have been cool. I may have to just I don't know how to port it over to like Angular 3, but I do. There was a sky shader I made for a project years ago um, that had like at nights it would turn into stars. Like you could do set a time of day, and it would go from night where there were stars, where the stars would like fade away as the sun came up, and then it would be like a blue sky. I could probably salvage that and figure out how to add it as a shader. Um, Weird. So, oh, that's just this story. That's not what I wanted to look at. I wanted to actually see the. I wonder if I'm on the wrong version. Like, is there a new version of the library? Oh, I think there actually is. I'm going to update these all to 6.01.
And then
Uh,
npm.
I don't
Wait,
know
do you use
how.
Yarn?
No,
I
I just
finally tried Yarn. It was weird.
I used Yarn back when it was new and hip, um, and like I liked that it's faster. That it did like the flat like dependency folders, but I think Node does that now too, or can. But Yarn also does the thing where like all the things you download go into like a single folder in like your home directory, and then it just pulls in from those and checks them every so often, or it symlinks to them, or at least I think it used to, unless I'm completely wrong, which I very well could be. But Yarn was big with like Ruby stuff, or at least I knew somebody that did Ruby that was big into it. So that's what I connected with. All right, let's see. Maybe this will just magically fix it. When I start and stop the server, does that screw up your ability to see it? Or is it like, does it refresh for you automatically, or do you get a notification that the server's gone down and then back up or anything?
Right now, I'm waiting to see if it refreshes.
Okay, yeah, it's still building.
It hasn't crashed or anything. I think before it would crash, but it's just saying like, yeah, BRB, like waiting, like your typical Angular, like thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just panicked for a second and thought I hadn't unmuted myself when I came back and I've been silent this whole time, but I assume somebody would have said something.
Is there a change log for that minor?
Oh, probably. maybe. Change log.
Add check for material and geometry, but parent is not a mesh.
Let's see what that issue is. Hmm. So probably not going to change anything unless this is being used by what I'm trying to do. All right, maybe I'll just file like a bug or issue or help.
Also, like minimal steps to recreate. Like if you can just try to recreate what they have on their storyboard or book, that
Or just
would confirm that this is.
like I could also try. Well, it would take getting tangled up in various chords. Um, I could just comment all the rest of the geometry out of my scene and see if that fixes or it magically starts working. Because I can't imagine. I guess I could try adding the stuff that they use. Well, that's not how I get to the example. I think I closed it. They just had an NGT mesh. I could just try adding a mesh, I guess. Or I could just add these three things.
Oh, what if it's implying that the sky thingy? Because you already have a mesh, I'm guessing somewhere.
Yeah, I've got primitives at least.
Oh, okay. So you don't have like an NGT hyphen mesh anywhere?
I did not know.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe you do need that. And like that's how it links up to the mesh. Like it assumes all your stuff is inside the mesh.
What's the other thing? Basic material? Mesh basic material. It also, IntelliSense isn't very good at finding some of these dependencies. Um, where did the mesh dependency even come from here? Or where did it end up getting plopped? Oh, it just went there. Okay.
I saw a module. Uh, it's gonna be weird. Like Angular 16, it's like modules are like becoming extinct.
Yeah. I kind of miss, sometimes I miss modules. It's nice not to have to import everything individually, but I guess it's better for the environment.
Yeah. We'll just need to come up with a solution where we put all of our common-ish stuff into one place, and then we'll import it into our component.
My imports are all out of order now too, which makes me sad, but I can fix that later. I'm probably just going to undo all this anyway. Let's see where the NGT value lives. If I was an NGT value, where would I be?
At Angular -3/core/
What are our
value.
options here? Oh yeah, core, obviously. Oh,
Core missing, yeah. Yeah, so this would then be value, I'm guessing.
oh maybe attributes? Helpers? I didn't see value.
If it's like
Nope,
the Angular material docs,
it's not a helpers. I'm just Googling here. I guess it's not really Googling. I'm searching inside of GitHub. Uh-oh, what
How
just
do you
happened?
search in GitHub?
You make your window really wide and you use
Oh,
wasn't wide enough. There we go. Search up here. Um, oh, couldn't be found. That's weird. I'm just gonna not bother with the value thing then. I guess I
documentation.
could look at the stories file. That would probably tell me. Oh, they're just importing value attribute module. Okay. Core, it comes from attributes. Okay. So I guess not everything is standalone yet. Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
I'd be curious to see what's inside that module. Look at
Yeah,
it
let me take
later.
a look here. I did it. I didn't do it.
No. Oh,
Attributes.
is it just highlight or syntax? Just the space, the missing space, maybe.
This isn't supposed to be a value attribute. Oh, yeah, that's the problem. What's this problem here? Imports must be array of. Can I not import the module? But it does it here.
I don't see why you can't.
What's it unhappy about? I'm just gonna
If you
save.
hover,
Yeah, I can. Oh, it's fine. I just needed to save. Maybe
cool.
it's okay. VS Code is doing its best.
Yeah,
Oh no, it's not happy. It just pretended it was happy for a second.
yeah. There's definitely something in here that's
NGT matched comma not statically analyzable. I'm just going to remove the value. I would doubt that that's the thing that's causing the issues anyway. Is VS Code just having some problems at the moment?
is mine.
I mean, are you still seeing squigglies under everything?
I wasn't following.
Okay.
Yeah, I still see it.
Oh, I didn't add plane geometry either. I feel like this is probably not going to solve anything anyway, but
I like to believe. See here.
why is it complaining about this too? It's just complaining about it. I think Visual Studio Code is just having some issues. I'm going to refresh it. This may disconnect you from it, but I'll bring you back.
Okay.
Did it disconnect you?
I think so. Yeah, my VS Code is like bouncing up in the yeah.
All right, as soon as it's possible to re-invite you, I will. Oh, I should probably also save this.
What was the reason again for using SSL?
Um, Cores, asset loading, loading binary assets and stuff from local
Okay.
hosted security policies. The cross origin stuff prevents you from being able to do that. I guess it's not
Yeah.
cross origin if it's all coming from localhost, but um, yeah. Also, since apparently you can't use localhost unless it's HTTPS, that was a a benefit reason, even though it wasn't intentional.
Yeah. It kind of just worked out. I actually got really confused because I went to like HTTP and I was like, what? It's not working. It's like I know this isn't gonna work. I'm gonna try it, and then I did. I was like, oh, it's like yeah, that's right. Da, 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 da.
Running in GCC.
I mean, even in their like V5 um, Jabobber, they also have an example using where there's a mesh
Is
somewhere.
it thing? Well, I think I was thinking the mesh thing is just like so that there's something that you can see alongside the skybox. So it does that grid, the wireframe ground. So I can't imagine it has to be there.
Hmm.
Although no, this is weird because it's not inside of a scene, but I guess that's where the setup canvas modules do their magic. Um, or no, it's at the component wrapper setup canvas. Yeah. Have you ever had to use a view provider?
Yeah, but for no good reason. Oh,
Content query. It wants a content thing, but is it? I guess maybe I need to import the content. Um, okay, let me. Since none of that worked, I'm gonna undo all that. I can't undo all that. I restarted my instance. Just gonna manually delete it. Oh, yeah, live sharing. Um, I don't think it's gonna work.
The live share or
Yeah.
oh, why?
I don't know. I might need to restart VS Code again.
Uh,
Um, what was I about to do?
you're gonna try to import something that might have been
Oh, yeah,
missed.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. Oh, backdrop. I wonder what Soba backdrop is. That would probably have the exact same effect as the uncanny stars we've got right now. If and I don't know how it would behave otherwise, but unless it like aligns itself to the camera. Um, sky sky content. Let's import that and let's make it. I mean, it shouldn't. I'll just plop an empty one in there. Maybe that'll make it happy. Oh, it's not a control. All right, maybe we'll just fix things. Weird. All right, well, so much for the Soba Sky. I'll just comment that out for now. Well, we got that teleporting cactus and some ouches going on. I feel like that's not awful for a single item on a list. And oh wait, no. Well, yeah, we decided this was okay for now, but it's not. Um, so I will work on actually doing this.
Would it be more work or less work to just get like a sphere and then
Add a sky
texture it?
sphere, actually probably a lot less work. Maybe that's what we can do with the last 13 minutes. Um, I can do incredibly engaging Blender. Where will it open? Nobody knows. Did it just? No, it didn't crash anything. Okay, here it's bouncing over here. Where is it? Oh, it's on this monitor. Why is it over there? Okay, it's gonna be part of the landscape. Stuff looks kind of lonely just sitting there. Okay. All right, textures. Finish loading. Actually, don't. Oh my gosh. Never mind. I don't need all the textures. Okay. Yes, let's do that. Perfect. Okay. Let's add a UV sphere. Whoops. Did I not add it? I don't think it got created. Let's try that again. I had to have, though. Oh, okay. I guess it didn't get created. Okay, not big enough. Not big enough. Is that big enough? It should be big enough. Let's go inside of it. Okay, that looks good. All right, gotta flip those UVs. Oops. Or UVs. Gotta flip the normals. Normals. Calculate inside. I don't think that did it. Did it? Maybe. Let's see. Let's get our. Looks good. Let's import an image. Oh gosh, Blender can't open an AVIF. I guess I should have anticipated that.
I would say I knew it. I knew we should have converted it. Question is, are you going to go with a JPEG or a PNG?
I'm just going to search for public domain night sky sphere texture.
316 starry night sky texture desert landscape. Are those stars? Nice. I like the watermarks.
Yeah, why is there watermark if it's royalty free?
You just gotta click the free download button. That's not a virus.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't want.
And you gotta
No.
sign up.
No.
And you gotta give them your credit card information.
No, I don't want to. Forms Unreal Engine. No. Pinterest, that's certainly not a place to find royalty-free images. I don't think anything on Pinterest is royalty-free. I think it's all just stuff stolen from other things that they don't give credit to. It also is like, I feel like it's 80% of image search results are Pinterest, and then you get to the pages like, sign up, you can't scroll anywhere, you can't click on anything. See, textures.com. Oh, it's missing public domain. Those look a lot like clouds to me. Oh, that's nice. That's Butamus. And it's, oh.
Log in to download for free. Heck yeah. All right. Star Night texture free HD.
Here we go. Nice guy. That's not going to work. It's not. All right, fine. I'm going back to. I guess I could probably just make one myself if I was feeling real crazy. We'll just do that. I wonder if GIMP can open. I could probably make one out of this image I actually have. Let me see. Oh,
I found a thingy, I think.
what kind of a thingy?
Found a free image.
Let me.
Is it better to be 1920 or 2400 for the width?
I don't know. Let me see if GIMP can open this image, and then I can just use this and make it tileable. That maybe. Oh my gosh, we went down 14 frames per second because of all the our OpenGL stuff's going on. It's okay. It's just suggestion of movement is all we really need.
I haven't seen GIMP in a very long time.
It's still kicking.
Yeah, and it's free.
It is. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, it doesn't know how to AVIF. All right, what did you find? Can you
I
share it with me?
found, yeah, or I guess yeah, I can just give you the link, huh? We copied it. I found it on Unsplash. Bloop.
Nice. That looks very similar to what I had, which is good. Is it an
Also,
AVIF only?
it's only one way
Is
to
it the
find
same
out.
image? Oh no, I didn't actually
Let me
copy
see.
it. Copy, link,
And it's a
ACL.
JPEG.
Nice. Oh, it's Butamus.
Yeah, there's some stuff and some things. I don't know if you want to like right click download because that might be like the weird
Oh,
compressed
it does do
version.
AVIF. Okay, weird.
Oh
How
wait,
do
so
you
okay, go to the upper
to
right
download free?
corner.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
large.
Oh, I think large isn't for free. I think that's how they get you.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, well, la di da.
All right, let's import that file then. Uh,
So the moral of the story is don't right click save because if you do, they'll send you a file that won't work on most things.
all right, let's see how awfully stretched out that looks. Oh,
Backwards.
oh, doesn't look bad.
Ah, not the
Oh,
worst thing.
it's a little stretched out. Let's
Ah,
that's better. Let's make that smooth. Nice. Okay. We want this to have this use its color as its emission. Yeah, because we don't want it to look. I want it to not be shaded. It needs to be like flat, like it doesn't have any texture to it at all. It also doesn't need any shininess, doesn't need any sheen, doesn't need any specular, and no subsurface. Okay, cool. Let's save that. I'll put that, I'll just have to not delete that star texture because it'll screw things up if I do. Maybe I'll move it later. All right, let's add, um, do a little Python. Everybody loves a little Python. Oh, oh, I have to add a second. Yeah, this will take, I won't actually, oh, okay, it is four. All right, well, um, good call. I guess that's what we'll start with next time. Um, I'll make a note here. So let's go to our,
next time.
here we go. Do you like how I had my little cactus party room uh, stationery ready to go? Okay.
Mm.
All right. Well, whoever was watching us, thank you for watching. And we will probably be back with another one of these at some point here in the future. I think next stream will probably be another leaderboard of nonsense. And then the last Tuesday of the month, we've got our Angular team meetup, which I believe, Mark, you are presenting, along with AJ. In case you didn't remember that you were presenting, here's your reminder,
Yeah,
because I believe you are.
I
Uh,
totally remembered that.
so maybe next Thursday we can do another one of these and get through another single task with additional struggles.
Noise.
So thanks for watching, guys, and see ya.